Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Steph and today I'm going to be sharing my pepper sauce recipe with you. I'm also going to be telling you how you can preserve your own pepper sauce and what to do if your pepper sauce ends up a little bit too oily. As you can see, mine is a little bit too oily, so we're going to talk about how to handle that as well. So for this recipe, we're going to be needing pepper. Right here, I have about 30 peppers. Yes, I did count it for you guys just to be accurate. I also have one tomato. The tomato really calms down the heat and it also has this really amazing taste that goes very well with pepper. So even if you don't want it to calm down your heat, you can still use it for the amazing taste, okay? I have half an onions because onions just goes with everything. I'm also using some green onions as well because it's so flavorful. I'm also using ginger and garlic, and as you can see right here, I'm using my thumb to measure the ginger just to give you guys an accurate measurement of how big the ginger is, which is half the size of my thumb. I'm also using 1 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of beef bouillon. You can use Maggi as well if that's what you have. I also have 1 cup of canola oil, but if you don't have canola oil, you can use groundnut oil, vegetable oil, or whatever oil you have. So after washing and cutting my ingredients, I'm just going to be putting them inside the blender. You can cut it anyhow you want as long as your blender can handle it. Also, I did not cut the pepper because there's no point of cutting the pepper. This is what the pepper is looking like after blending. Oh, just look at that color. Look at that beautiful color. Just look at that. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. I'm just scooping it so you guys can see the texture and just see how it looks before I go ahead and put it on the fire. Now that it's on the fire, we're going to be cooking it on low heat so it doesn't get burned at the bottom. So for say your highest heat is a 9, you're going to be cooking it on a 4. So this is what it's looking like after cooking for about 7 minutes. That is one thing I really love about this recipe. It's so quick to cook and it's very easy to make. As you can see, after only 7 minutes, the pepper is already ready, like it's done. For me, it's perfect like this, so I'm going to just turn off the fire and then leave it on the hot surface. But if you're craving more spiciness or if you want it to be a little bit more dry, then just keep it on that fire and just let it cook a little bit longer. But for me, it's perfect like this and the flavors are still there. Like it's so flavorful, it's spicy the way I want it, so I'm just going to leave it like this. But I'm going to be keeping it on the hot surface though, even though the fire is off. Now that the pepper is ready, I'm just going to be transferring it into this bowl just so you can see what it looks like in something else. And oh my god, just look at that. It's looking so good, you guys. As I was doing this, I was thinking about this fish that I have in the fridge. See, once I'm done with this video, I will chop that fish fine. So if you make your pepper sauce and it turns out too oily like mine here, what you can do is you can actually reduce the oil from the sauce. And what I do with my oil is I cook with it because I do not like cooking with the sauce. And this is why. The sauce is more flavorful to cook with because everything that we have added into our pepper sauce is stuck in the sauce. So if I was to take that sauce and cook something else with, it might clash with the ingredients that are already in that pot that I'm cooking something else with. Or it might just change a little thing here and there. Meanwhile, the oil is just oil. So even though the oil is from the pepper sauce, the oil is just hot. It's not as flavorful as the sauce, which is why I prefer adding it into my cooking instead of the sauce. And for preserving this, you can just put it into any container that has a cover. It can either be plastic or glass. It doesn't matter as long as it has a cover. And once you've put it into the container, make sure it's closed and tight. Then you keep it inside the fridge. It can last in the fridge for about 2 to 3 weeks. But if that is not okay for you, if you want it to last longer, go ahead and keep it in the freezer. It can last in the freezer for months. And just to let you know, your pepper sauce will not come out as oily as mine because the measurement that I gave you is perfectly fine. I just like extra oil in my pepper because of the things that I do with the oil. So don't worry about your pepper sauce having too much oil. Nope, it's going to be perfect. I know you're probably wondering, what can you eat this pepper sauce with? You can eat it with beef, you can eat it with plantains, you can eat it with chicken. Look at my chicken looking all yummy, yummy. You can eat it with fish. This is what Cameroonians eat their pepper sauce with. We eat it with fish. We can't do fish without pepper, okay? You can eat it with eggs. I love my pepper sauce with eggs because it just gives that little extra kick, you know. It just makes the egg taste even better. You can eat it with puff puff. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite snacks. You can eat it with puff puff. You can honestly eat it with almost anything. As long as you want your dish to be spicy, just add the pepper sauce there and you got it. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this recipe was helpful, and if you do decide to try out my recipe, please come back and let me know what you think about it. Also check out my channel because I have another pepper recipe that I posted about a year ago and it has a lot of positive feedback, so check it out. And also comment below, let me know what you like eating your pepper with. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys in my next video.